All right, so it looks like we have everything set here for us to get started. Like I said, my name is Shessvy Lepekelly. If you have any questions, make sure you put them in the chat box. But for today's summit, what we're trying to do is we understand that agencies face a multitude of challenges that prevent growth, right? While clients are demanding high quality work, customized pricing, and the ability to walk away from a contract when they choose, agencies are under pressure to management immediate and future financial challenges. That's a balancing act. And handling those immediate concerns, is the best way to ensuring future growth. Let's see. There we go. And so what we have found is to be able to enhance and adding reoccurring revenue, there are several options for enhancing and adding revenue to your agency. Many of you are exploring, if not already implementing those options for additional services for your agency. But I'd like to give some insight into options and strategies from a hosting provider's perspective. We work with a lot of creators. Our relationships with our partners allow us to kind of glean in a little bit deeper inside beyond the traditional client to vendor relationship. So we can kind of see exactly what things are working, what things are not, and we want to share some of those best practices with you, so you can go ahead and take advantage of those and be able to increase the revenue price points that you have at your agency today. We understand many of you and your online presence is how you earn your living. So this is how you feed your families, put a roof over your head and pay your bills. And this is why Liquid Web focuses on the SMB market. We understand our niche and cater to it well. We know our critical infrastructure is how you maintain a living, and that's our specialty. But first, what we want to do is, we want to go ahead and look a little bit deeper onto what the common agency problems and pain points are, so we can elaborate on how you can overcome some of those objections and overcome some of those challenges, right? So the common agency problems and pain points that we see that you might be familiar with, right, are here. So we recognize that there's a lot of challenges in a growing business, but these are the main ones that we have seen agencies deal with, right? So finding new clients is a very important part of your strategy, right? Not enough time to focus on administrative tasks, right, is always a major concern. Finding employees with the right fit. This one's a very important aspect of your agency, because having employees that fit into not only your team but your company's culture is crucial to having an efficient development process. Profitability, maintaining cash flow, right, are some of the other issues that agencies are facing on a regular basis. Now, what we have Liquid Web have done to try to assist you with that is we have come up with managed platforms that take some of these maintenance tasks off of your plate, so you can focus a little bit more on some of these problems and pain points, so you can reduce the impact that they're having on the agency that you're working with or for. Okay, now, from a hosting's perspective, right, we have looked in depth at our hosting partner program to see what we can do to better align ourselves with agencies, to give you a full lineup of development tools and features that can really help you increase the development efficiency of your workflows. Okay, so with our managed WordPress platforms and our WooCommerce platforms, they come with automated plugin updates, automated reporting, and some advanced automated analytic tools. They can really help your marketing groups do segmenting and really target your demographics a lot better. All right. Does anybody have any questions so far? Don't forget the chat box is there. for you guys to ask anything that you guys might have, okay? So going back to the agency challenges that we were talking about, right? So these are the agency challenges for growth. So relationships cannot grow without fundamental understanding of the parties beyond perspectives. I'm sorry, both positive and negatives. Here's what we understand to be the challenges that may prohibit an agency's business growth, right? Needing more sales and marketing. Now, one of the ways that our partner program can really assist with sales and marketing is our partner program allows co-branded landing pages and digital assets that you can utilize to help promote your business, okay? Through our partner portal, you can easily request these landing pages to be created for you, and our marketing team will create those landing pages with your insight to make sure that the pages are tailored to your customer demographics and the message that you're trying to portray. But that's one of the ways that we can assist businesses put out a better message for their agency, right? Unable to hire the necessary talent that they need. Now, one of the ways that our partner program can assist you in this particular aspect is we've just recently acquired a partnership with Codable, which is a freelance development platform that will allow you to contact freelance developers that have been vetted out and that have quality work behind them that you can utilize to fill in the gap whenever you get a project that you might not have the expertise in-house for, right? It's always a challenge to deal with all of the different things that a client can throw at you when it comes to the different themes or layouts or plugins or functionality that they might want to do on their particular project, right? And sometimes you don't have those resources in-house. So we've made partnerships with, like I mentioned, Codable for freelance resources. We also have other partnerships with other agencies that have the ability of, allowing you to utilize their resources for any single project that you might have. So that might, that will definitely assist you in filling in the gap when it comes to making sure that you have the right talent in place, right? Unable to differentiate yourself from other agencies. Now, this is a really big challenge, right? Because this is all about branding, ensuring that you have a unique selling proposition for your business. And that's where we here at Liquid Web can assist you with that, because as you being part of our partner program, you have access to our marketing resources, marketing managers that can work with you on a one-on-one basis to come up with better marketing call outs or calls to actions that can better that's such a hard word that I have with, but that can better highlight the differences between you and other agencies out there in the marketplace. So that's definitely one of the ways that our partner programs can help with assisting you with differentiating yourself with the marketplace that you're dealing with. Sometimes it's very difficult to sell to new prospects, right? Well, we sell to every demographic that you can think of, and being part of our partner program, you get access to an account manager, you get access to a partner development manager, you also have technical resources when it comes to solution architects or specialized solution experts for a certain CMS, right? So think about WordPress or something like that. We can bring resources to the table that can give you that expertise when you're having a conversation with your clients, right? Needing to expand your service offering. Now, this actually surprised me that it's this low in the totem pole, that only 12% of agencies feels that this is an actual challenge. Here at Liquid Web, we feel that this is one of the #1 ways that you can increase your revenue points. A lot of agencies give a lot of services to their clients, especially SMB agencies, included within their development services. When you really peel the layers years away from the development workflow and all of the service aspects that you provide a customer, there are a lot of opportunities to make additional revenue when we're talking about all of the different aspects when we're putting a website together, right? Think about SEO, security, reporting, analytics. A lot of these things agencies give to their clients for free, when those are actually revenue growth opportunities that you have to sell additional services to your clients. So what we can do here at Liquid Web is we can make additional suggestions and recommendations based on your overall business on what other services you can take to the market that will provide you additional revenue, okay? And then, you know, we don't want to grow, happy where we're at. Of course, that's always the best place to be. If you're happy where you're at, that's always a great place, and that's the goal, right? To be happy where you're at. But growth and innovation are both keys to staying in business for a long period of time. Moving on from there, now, while we are still talking about the hosting perspective, right? I cannot tell how much stress. I just want to go ahead and read you guys this quote from VO Boss. But I cannot tell how much stress has been lifted off of my shoulders having a hosted WooCommerce or WordPress site. I am actually making money every month that my website is hosted by you, since I no longer have downtime with plugins that would break my site, therefore losing potential clients as well as paying clients trying to purchase from my store. Well worth the investment, right? What they're mentioning there is that they're mentioning all of the different aspects that they didn't realize would be lifted off of their shoulder by their partnership with Liquid Web and jumping on some of our managed WordPress and WooCommerce hosting platforms. Now, what I mean by that is that some of the things that a lot of agencies don't, or a lot of agencies are dealing with that hosts are not taking into consideration, right, is how often you have to update plugins, how often you have to update the core of the CMS that you might be working on, how often you have to send reporting out to your clients, making sure that you're being informed if some challenges are happening with plugins that might affect the way that your customers are utilizing their websites, okay? So those are some of the ways that we, the host, help our hosting partners with taking care of their clients. So we provide you tools to do automated reporting. We provide you systems that do automatic plugin updates in a way just like a developer would. So we take the site and move it to a external server where we then test the plugin updates with a visual regression system that's automated to make sure that there's no human errors, right? Once we test it there, and if there are no visual differences between the plugin update, then we will take that plugin update and update your live site with it. If for any reason that plugin update alters the view of the site, at that point we roll the plugin update back, notify you via email, and make you aware that the plugin update needs additional attention before the plugin is updated, right? So what that does for you, the agency owner, support, anyone working for the agency, is it allows you to just focus on the plugins or the work that you need to focus on, right? Everything else is being taken care of automatedly, and you're receiving notifications that all of those updates are happening in the background, so you can just focus on the work that you have at hand. So that really frees up all the time that you have on maintenance, and it allows you to go ahead and focus back on making new sales, talking to new customers, making new relationships, right? So that's one of the ways that we can really increase your efficiencies by reducing the amount of time that you're spending on maintenance work. Another way that we really assist our agency partners is by creating a staging environment templates and stenciled out base installations for their WordPress installations. So we have a lot of agencies that use a variety of different themes, different plugins for the different type of sites that they build. So within our managed WordPress platform, they have the ability of setting up those base installs as pre-installed stencils. So whenever they need to launch a new site, that 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute setup process, whatever it might be, has now been reduced to 2 minutes of time with our managed WordPress platform. So that will really increase your efficiency. You will no longer be spending any time downloading or installing plugins or themes within your WordPress installation. And it also allows you to focus back on your customers as well, okay? Any questions so far from any of our attendees? Before we move on to the next slide. So, oh, sorry, wrong slide here. So one of the ways that we really assist our partners is by building and strengthening our business relationships with our partners. What happens here is that you're not in this alone when you're out there talking to your clients or dealing with prospective partners of yours, right? We're going to be there to support you every step of the way. So what we're going to do is when you're with our partner program and you get a dedicated partner relationship manager and a dedicated partner account manager, is that you'll be getting on calls to go over your go-to-market strategies so we can assist you in planning and making sure you have a sustainable and scalable strategy. We're going to give you responsive support in the sense that when you become a partner with us, you get elevated support with us. So any support tickets, chats, or phone calls that you have get moved to the top of the line to ensure that your questions are being answered as quickly as possible, okay? So that's one of the ways that our partners can really benefit from partnering with us and the strategy that we bring to the table, okay? And then our partner projects. And what that means is we have a partner portal where we can set up a timeline to ensure that we're meeting exact deadlines for all of your projects and making sure that we have infrastructure waiting for you to make sure that you can launch your projects on time and within budget, okay? When it comes to an investment strategy on your hosting, right, on the infrastructure that you're using for your clients and supporting them when it comes to the sites that you're building, we enter into a lot of different relationships with partners where we have some partners that host their own customers, and we have some partners that tell their customers that they are free or they should bring a hosting relationship to the table, and that particular agency doesn't necessarily play in that space, right? Now here at Liquid Web with our partner program, what we've done is we allow you to play on both sides of the fence, right? So as a partner, it doesn't matter if you're hosting that client yourself or if that client decides to get their own hosting under their name and billing responsibility at Liquid Web. Both of those can count towards the financial benefit that we provide our partners when you bring customers to Liquid Web, right? But what does that look like? What does that look like when it comes to the profitability? What does it cost to you, right, to put somebody on our managed WordPress platform? So we wanted to make sure that we had a slide today that gave you some of that information, right? Because that's the nitty gritty that agency owners want to know about is how much is this going to cost me to play in this space of higher customer service, right? So here is kind of an example of what that all looks like, right? So the investment strategy, so the next time you invest, allow it to manage on our managed WordPress platform if it's something that you're interested in. So our managed WordPress platform is basically tiered. So the higher you move up the scale, the lower cost per customer is going to be for the agency, right? So starting with a 4-site plan, which is $6.95, it's $17.25 a customer, and this can actually scale all the way down to $3.50 a site on our managed WordPress platform, right? To be able to get a full sphere of support for anything that you might need when it comes to supporting your customers on a managed WordPress stack, okay? And let me show you what that means, because everything that we support here goes so over and beyond our competitors. It's very difficult for us to talk about competitors because none of them do what we're doing when it comes to supporting customers when it comes to WordPress or WooCommerce. So the sphere of support that we provide you for these low prices is right here, right? And as you can see from this sphere of support, you're getting a full experience of all of the back end and front end support when you go with one of our managed WordPress platform packages, right? You're getting all of the VPS support that you might need, all of the middlewares being supported, your WordPress CMS is supported, and we even go and support your WooCommerce installation as well, okay? So all that is protected and supported here at Liquid Web when you go with any of our managed WordPress platforms in conjunction with our Liquid Web managed WordPress partner program, okay? That is the sphere of support. Does anybody have any questions?
Shessvy,
go ahead.
One thing that stuck out to me is that getting down to $3 or $5 per customer per site, depending on how many sites you have on your plan and what plan you choose. Do partners or agencies typically pass on those savings to their end clients, or do they do some sort of upsell? How do we advise people that way?
So before they come to Liquid Web, what we found is most clients are actually most agencies are absorbing this cost for their customers, right? So that's the reason why the per site is so important to agency owners. But here at Liquid Web, we're trying to change that conversation a little bit, but because what we really want to bring to the table is the value of adequate hosting and everything that brings to the table, right? What we found is agencies are currently not having that discussion with their clients to clearly demonstrate the advantages of going with a top tier hosting provider like Liquid Web that provides customers with 100% uptime guarantee. And one of the ways that Liquid Web makes sure or guarantees, right, our service level commitment to that is that if any site goes down at any time due to a network issue, then we, Liquid Web, will credit back the customer 10 times the amount of time that they were down, right? So if they were down 1 day, they get 10 days of credit. So we really stand behind our hosting platform, and we really feel that agencies should be having a more elaborate conversation when it comes to hosting. Hopefully that answered your question, Jillian.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I think that's
awesome.
Helpful.
No worries. You know what? I also got another question here. Somebody wants to know on the sphere of support when it comes to WooCommerce support. What kind of support can they expect to get to one of their customers, right? So this is actually a really great question because this is one of the ways that sets us apart from some of the other competitors that are out there. What we do is we automatically include WooCommerce tutorial videos in all of our managed WooCommerce hosting plans. So each of their customers will have an entire list of how-to videos of how to enter into things into WooCommerce, how to set up products, how to set up variations, how to set up shipping. All those videos are included within the managed WooCommerce hosting platform. So I hope that answers your question. Let me know. You can chat with me directly again if you wanted to elaborate any further on that. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Jillian, do you have any other questions that came in maybe?
Well, one thing I want to call out is a handout that we've included. It's a sample website care plan. Can you speak to that just a little bit, Shessvy, and what we advocate with our maintenance plans there?
Absolutely. That's actually a really great point, Jillian. So thank you for bringing that up. Now, so one of the ways that we here at Liquid Web, through our partner portal and through your account managers, is that they can work with you to create care packages or maintenance packages that take advantage of a lot of the automated services that already come with your managed WordPress hosting that you get here at Liquid Web. For example, one of them is automated reporting. One of the ways that you can increase the longevity of your customers is by notifying them monthly of all of the different plugin updates, backups, security updates that have been done to their website. With our managed WordPress platforms, partners get access to iTheme Sync, which provides them automated reporting, which will automatically send their customers every single month on the time scales that the agencies decide, all of the different updates that have been performed on the website, either manually or automated by the system. To the customer, when they get the report looks like it's all been done manually, and they have this long list of all of the different items that have been taken care of, that have been updated on their website. Does that answer the question, Jillian?
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that I encourage everyone to check that out, see what an example of that is. And that's something that you have available to you as a Liquid Web partner. So Shessvy, if someone isn't a Liquid Web partner currently, how can they become one? How can they get in touch with you to learn more? How much does it cost to become one? What are those details?
Great questions. So there is zero cost to be a Liquid Web partner. So all you have to do is go to liquidweb.com and go to our partner section, and you can apply for a partner. But after this message, we'll be sending you an email to see if you have any interest in talking further about the partner program. I'll be responding to those emails directly, and we can get on a phone call discussion to talk about our go-to-market strategy, or I can even provide you with a full demonstration of any of our platforms, or managed WordPress or our managed WooCommerce platforms, so they can get a good idea on how they can use these workflows and these advantages of efficiencies to increase their revenue.
That's awesome.
So that'd be my preferred way. So yeah, if you guys can contact us directly, I would really love to get on a phone call with all of you to talk to you on a one-on-one basis on how we can assist.
That's awesome. Yeah, so we'll be sending that out to all attendees and registrants, as well as the recording for your reference.
Sorry.
If there are any last minute questions, feel free to pop those in either directly or publicly. And aside from that, I'll let you take it away, Shessvy.
No problem. We're actually kind of running to the end of our demonstration here. I'm 31 minutes in, so I do apologize for the attendees that we've kind of run out of time here, but please contact us further, either via any of our contact information that you see there on the screen, or just reply back to any of the emails that will be, any emails that we've sent out to you, and we'll be more than happy to get on a phone call with you guys. I really appreciate everyone's time. Apologize for Nathan not being able to make it to our demonstration today, but thank you very much.